Hello everyone, new video. I will share what I am doing the video on now. It is a new artist that does buildings, does these colour cutouts with newspaper in behind. So it's nice and easy one to do. This is all on my Pinterest. So let's start this up. So I will stop sharing that one. I'll start sharing again. Right, so we've got our picture of our building. And so what we're doing is, first thing is that we have to put this into that red look that the artist model has. Now, normally I don't let you guys use filters. They come out horrible. But what we do is, this is the one time that you can. So first thing we have to do is we have to have the red that we want up here. Let's make it a nice dark red. And the other color for the background is white. Actually, let's get that a little bit redder. Okay, cool. So now what we're doing is we may have to swap these around. We'll see how that goes. We go up to filter, and then we go to filter gallery, and you go through to this one called sketch. And the one that we're doing is, it depends on the picture what will come out. A stamp comes out pretty good. And so because we've chosen those colors, we've got the red that we want for our thing, and we've got the white for the background. Now, we can zoom out on this one. There we go. So we can see. Now, the whole idea of these, I've got my picture right over the top so I can't see, is that over here we have the how much of those tones that we have, so we can actually mess with that quite a bit and get it detailed or as smooth as we like. Always try to go off the artist model, and it will totally depend on the picture that you're using. All right, so you get it to something you like, you go okay, and there it is changed there. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to rub out that white background. Now, at the moment, we can't do that because it's locked. So we unlock it here, and then you can go down to here to the Magic Eraser tool. Often it will just be on the eraser tool. So you hold it down, Magic Eraser tool, click on the white, and that all rubs it out. Okay, so then what we're doing is we're going to up it here, new layer, and here's our new layer that we're going to grab and put underneath. Now we're going to put newspapers in behind, just like the artist model does, and you can tie in, and I'd like you to tie in these newspapers to whatever your your message happens to be. So if it's all about rampant capitalism, and so you can find images on that on newspapers, or it's about living in one place and living in another. So lots of the examples that are on the wall of the classroom are ones of people doing Chinese newspapers, because they're talking about East meets West and all those kind of things. So let's stop sharing this. Let's go back and start sharing this. Right, cool. So what we've got is, I'm just going to minimize this so I can actually see. Here we go. Cool. So what we've got is I've typed in newspaper here. And the whole idea is that you go to newspaper first, and you might be more specific about this, that you're typing in something specific about what you want. I mean, I'm Singapore, um, uh, global warming, you know what I mean? And so there's that kind of thing. And then what you're doing is going to image. Here's a trick. You go to tools, you go to size, and then you go to large. This will give you nothing but nice, big, large ones, all right? Because otherwise you'll get this tiny little, small little picture, and it's going to look pixelated and nothing. So by using that, tools, and doing the large size, you get something big. You go right mouse click on the one that you want, copy image. We go back to our Photoshop. And then on that new layer that we put underneath, which is where this is, we go edit, we go paste, and there's our thing. We can go up to our move tool now. You can go make that nice and big. It might be a little bit pixelated to start off with, but once we hit the tick up the top here, it'll all go nice and high res, and there is our artist model. Once again, if you want to merge those ones, so you can put it on your board, you go down, merge visible, you have to select the whole thing, and do the whole thing of taking that across and put it on your board. Okay, so that is it. Nice, short and sweet. It's a good artist model to use. Only time you're allowed to use filters because they look awful otherwise. But when your artist model does, then you're allowed to too. Goodbye.